Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Got to make hay while the sun shines.
Why are you there? Your presence is who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. It is none of my concern.
Oh, what does this say?
It couldn't hurt to take a peek. I have a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used. At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. Let us work together. I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They... just become restless and flippant and won't heed the Arisen.
Indeed. Well, we shall have to remain watchful, lest one of our company should start showing signs of this sickness. I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace.
Oi there, Fred! All I ask is that you hear my request.
My thanks, sir.
As to the matter, I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about. That's where you come in. See, I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the splendid. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day. But and mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see? So anyone thinking of riding for free, but enough of my lecturing. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time. Find me when you've delivered.
'Tis a glorified errand we've been given. But we'd best see to it all the same.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Lost track of time. This place is too comfortable.
My body's not forgiven me for last night's scuffle.
Is it a bit early to arrest us yet?
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
After you, Arisen?
We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid. My bed calls and I shan't resist.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty. Lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
My back's so stiff after a day.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Is it a bit early to arrest us yet? Is aught in this sound?
We're done for.
Steel yourself! Witness my magic!
I'm not going to take that from you.
mine. Can you overcome? I'll steal myself.
Oi! Have a little faith in yourself!
Damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
You go with them. I'll sell that thing myself. There you are. Down. You will share and my hunger.
This is my home. You cannot expect me to be happy. Make me your own.
I seem to have taken a hit.
Douse the flames before it is too late. These spirits of fell substance. Avoid it at all costs.
Watch out!
We must spare no effort against this foe.
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike true.
Fret not. I'll make the pain go away. Hold on. Stay right there.
Strike hard enough! We might not have to do this one.
The focus to tackle end this foe.
No quarrel. Spell will empower you. Elemental magic. The beast reacts, lashing out when attacked. Might we not use this to our advantage?
Show yourself. 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you'd come. You have my gratitude as...
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed.
Forgive me. I'd best go. But I shan't...
Would that all my days were so
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
That's been pretty kind.
A ladder, is it? How convenient.
We ought to put it to good use.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on it. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
I assume you haven't forgotten the delivery we were to make here, Arisen?
We need only pass our burden into the hands that await it.
I suppose 'tis so.
We're saved. I haven't the words to thank you.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on it.
Good day to you.
What brings you here?
We're saved. I haven't the words to thank
Is that you, Norbert? Oh, fie. Wait, listen. The brave fool said he was going... I'd go and search for him myself. I'm not afraid of... So I thought... Please, sir. I worry for my... Many thanks. Go into the forest. This won't work with my brother and I suppose there's only one... I'll have to show you the way. Just be alert. I'll need you to watch over me. Keep me right.
Let us do everything in our power to render aid to... those in need.
Wish I didn't have to work to earn my bread.
Wasn't sure we'd survive that. Aye, what can I do for you? She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, Sir Gregor, on one occasion. Now she's taken to it.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. We are none of us alike in vocation.
'Tis a tad inconvenient that we can't share equipment.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible.
I don't like this place at all. This is a good spot. I've camped here with my brother many a time.
I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like. Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few. I can't imagine we're in need of a campsite just now.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
Follow me. We ought press on, lest aught befall my brother.
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
I can do no less than service to the listener.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Words worth hearing.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help!
Norbert, are you hurt?
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early gripping gets the worm, as they say.
I could dance a jig for joy. I thought I was...
Ah, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me,
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is... Anyway, I'm eager to... The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these
Ah, you'll hear no complaints.
We must proceed with caution, lest our charge come under attack.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
I appreciate that.
This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it if we combine our efforts.
Shall we set it rolling?
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? Shall I assist? Never fear, for I am here.
Curative ought to do the trick.
Magics are at your disposal.
'Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught. Ah! I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this. Your ability to trip over nothing never ceases to amaze me.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten rift stone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master? Allow me to lead the way. I should like to put my knowledge to good use.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
We've arrived.
What is it? Got a question about my... Suppose that was an unlikely guess. No, I'd hoped to add you to our ranks. Apologies for assuming. Many keep their distance. At the very least, I'd like to provide... Easier said than done. Especially when the weapons we were promised have yet to arrive. Tisn't like to boost their morale having rusted steel to... What I wouldn't give for some decent weapons and a soldier to act... Mayhap you could aid us. I know 'tis much appreciated. We'd well...
Severan's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Back at last. That?
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? Wonder why I don't follow him. So long as he stays away from that forest. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was... and I was right. My brother is always the one taking the initiative. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer... We managed to save Norbert. And perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts.
With Sir Norbert safely returned, Melv shan't lack for medicinal herbs. 2 good deeds in one, you might say.
It strikes me that we have not visited Melv for some time. Shall we stop by and see how its people fare of late?
I've a selection of wares that's sure to... Please. Pleasure doing business with you.
I can't complain.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest. The other they ill favour living alone. I understand that, not to mention their tongue is a mystery.
What is it you wish to discuss?
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Good day, sir.
Good day to you. I only work when I fancy.
'Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Fancy a look at my wares? Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. Always a pleasure.
Well, it takes 2 to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Here at the inn, I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough. at me. Did you need something?
Tis good to be busy. Work begets opportunity. Always a pleasure.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Well met, sir.
Oh, I can't
I'm in your debt, sir. You helped me learn a valuable lesson today.
Show your appreciation.
What I can do for you?
Well met, sir.
Can't say I've any tidings to
Ever since the reign of Rathace, the founder, the village of Malv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our... Yet twice now, as the dragon set upon this the fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom? With Malv, yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken for... If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought.
What? I intended nothing...
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I'm a...
You came to see me. Still, how would you like to stay the night? It was by your godly efforts that Malv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. I wanted to... Now, it is time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shall...
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be at all who seek to abet her.
Ulrika is...
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. I cannot say why for certain, but realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting
Aye, that's the long and short.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say.
Oh, good. You return. I find myself on edge when you stray from my line of sight.
I'd be glad to talk when I'm off duty, sir.
Ah, there you are. There's Otto now. You've heard she fled the village. Aye. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting her. As for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the only pray that she does not fall into the...
I have an idea of where Sotalweaker might have gone, Master. I can guide you there if you wish.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? Oh, I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as boards.
It is the Arisen's choice to make, though I certainly wouldn't begrudge the chance to put my feet up.
Damn right, everyone has their own reasons for doing battle, but knowing that doesn't make sense to join the fray.
Right you are.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am... Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Why don't you go take a look? That's the spirit! Plenty more where that came from.
Splendid.
Efficiency at its best. I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Follow me.
Doctor focus. My head will blow if force goes around.
There are worse places to make camp.
The sun has yet to set. We could rest here now or press on a while longer.
This calls for a curative.
You'll not live to regret this!
You impudent little...
A common reward. Frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Tis a hobgoblin.
Fire won't do much good here. Best try a different tack. Right, just follow me. Might there be aught over there?
We ought to take a closer look.
Here, if you please. That ladder looks promising, but we'll have to drop it down from above.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
One of our number is unconscious. This should be of use.
With this, my magics are yours to wield.
Do not waste this chance. Press home our advantage.
Focused attack will end this foe.
We'll want to hold the high ground when fighting on an equal. Can't have our foes using it against us.
Twould seem our foe has lost their vim.
You must not give them a chance to recover.
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
shall fall.
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand.
Look out, prison! We're under attack!
prove effective against this.
Methinks I have an idea of where something might have gone, Master.
Pushing on without rest isn't ideal. I'm dead on my feet.
We really ought to take a moment to catch our breath, if we can spare one.
Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Look, Master! Goblin!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
The sun's light has grown dim.
We shall have to rely on our other senses, as the darkness robs us of our sight.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
Could you come over here?
Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it? Methinks I know where that is. Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
We've been given a destination. Shall we venture forth?
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
A fine display of skill. Nice of you to say so.
I concur.
My magics are at your disposal.
suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
By the skin of our teeth.
We ought to consider this a lesson. This is what befalls one who lets down their guard. We're here, and none the worse for wear.
Find of the century, I dare say. This is why I shall never tire of our adventures.
I fear I must stray from the thread of our conversation to tell you. Oft do we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your will keeps me light on my feet.
Follow me.
We are under attack. When charged, be sure to avoid open flames. I'll put this to use.
You can do better than that. 'Tis my duty to hear the people's concerns.
'Tis clear you're not interested in arriving. Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Pleasure doing business with you.
Right, just follow me. Follow me, Master. I've plotted a new course that will see us to our destination much more swiftly. An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to a hidden hoard of treasure.
Pray keep your wits about you. We needn't go barging in.
Follow me.
Hand over all the coin in your purse, now! While I get my hands on you!
Not bad. It's a bit early to be thanking me. The enemy yet remains.
Splendid.
here, if you please. You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
You must cleanse yourself of that oil, post haste.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
My magics are yours to wield!
Methinks you're being felt back. Perhaps a few more for good measure.
These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it. Naught save a shooting star could heighten the sky's majesty this night.
Indeed, you are correct.
Methinks I've an idea of where Sir Ulrika might have gone, Master.
Very well.
I'll guide you there directly.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Which would seem our fight is not yet done. Give them quarter!
By your leave. Risen, are you all right? This foe is drawn to women as a moth to a flame.
It's a tendency we might exploit, though to do so would be to court danger.
Splendid. I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location? Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. Come, I'll lead the way.
Disposal.
You wish me at the Vanguard? By your will.
This is what we went to all that This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
We have arrived.
Mind your step, Master, lest you fall in the river.
It would be unwise to let our equipment get drenched.
Yes, you are mighty indeed, Arisen.
If you've need of a sorcerer master, know that my magics are at your disposal. Shall I assist?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered for our wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
A fine display of skill. My magics are at your disposal.
What am I supposed to do?
Seems this is where my luck runs out.
Is this some sort of chase?
Let me get that.
Could you come over here? So, I'm going to get. Hey, Arisen?
To arms.
Arisen, you are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
Now that is a surprise.
An abandoned campsite, just waiting to be claimed.
A chance to recover our strength would be most welcome.
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full.